Hi everyone, and welcome to the short and sweet hips and power flow. So we're going to be getting into our hips, but we're also going to be utilizing the power in our bodies for this practice. So it's a little combo for you of strengthening and stretching, utilizing your power and opening your hips with that heat. So it's going to be fun. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll definitely offer you modifications if anything gets too challenging. So always feel free to rest in child's pose if you need to. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started with this practice. And as we move to child's pose together, your knees can be open or they can be together. And then you'll take those hips way back to your heels if they're not already there. And then just rest. Quietly breathing in and out. Noticing as you inhale, your back fill up with air. Exhale, letting that air come out of the body. Inhale, filling up with air. Exhale, letting that air come out of the body. And then gently rise. So we're going to move to our hands and our knees. Press your palms into your yoga mat and push into your palms to pull your heart forward. So really dig down into your hands. Exhale, we're going to round our back together, tuck the chin, push the upper back up, up, up. Feel the space in your neck. 3, 2, and relax. Good. Curl your toes, downward facing dog for the first time. Exhale, go ahead and make yourself into a place that feels cozy. So maybe that means stillness. Maybe there's a little movement here, side to side. Really depends on what your body wants. Good. Exhale out of the mouth. We're going to breathe out to come to plank. Ready, set, go. Good. Repeat. Inhale in. Exhale, plank. 2 more. Last time. Press back to dog, hips up. Good. Exhale, feet down, bend your knees. Yes. Look to your hands, walk up, bone by bone by bone by bone. Put your hands on your shins, halfway lift the spine. And then exhale, fold forward, heel toe your feet apart as we move to deep yogi squat. So bending your knees, pushing your knees apart, pulling the hands at heart center as you push your chest forward to your thumbs. So try to get a little bit of length here along your spine. So feel nice and tall, head up, butt down. Good, working into those hips. 3, 2, exhale, hands to ground. Good, now we're gonna add a little power to that. So we're gonna inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sit. Good, inhale, stand up. Exhale, sit. And maybe you sit to here, maybe you can drop down, depends on your back, hips and shoulders, back, hips and ankles. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, stand up with me. Exhale, drop it down. Holding. 3, plug those triceps in. 2, lift your heart up, up, up. Good. Now fold forward and pause. Ground your feet. Exhale. Put your hands on your hips, rise all the way up. Good, pause here, feet flat. Hands by your sides for me. Inhale, take your arms up. Through heart center, bow down. Flat back, let's lengthen out together. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga, we lower. Inhale, up. And then exhale, please pull your hips back. Let's take the right leg up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Good. Stretch back, push. Straighten the right leg. Close the hip. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, okay? So we want a nice wide stance so that both of our hands fit inside of the foot. Left palm down, right arm rises. Right hand behind head. Exhale, roll elbow to thumb. 1, reach up. Elbow to thumb. 2, Reach up. One more time. Elbow to thumb. 3. Reach up. Lean your head into your hand. Reach to the sky. And then here's that break. Put your hands down. Put your back knee down. So now you should feel your hips moving forward a little bit. Definitely some more space in the back left hip flexor. Exhale. Turn your left hand out a little bit. Put your right hand on your thigh. Twist. So create some room here in your body. Good. Exhale, hands inside of your foot. 1, 2, 3, plank. Left knee, left elbow tap. Right knee, right elbow tap. Repeat. Left, right. Exhale, lift your hips to dog. Left side, let's go for it. Reach. Bend and open. Good. Stretch. Holding. 3. Try to relax a little bit. Bend the right knee a little bit. 2. Straighten your leg. Close your hips, step to the outside of your left hand. Yes, you can. Send the pelvis forward. Good. Right hand stays down, left arm, twist. So if you need to put that back knee down, that's okay too. But do the best you can. Find that power to stay up. Hand comes behind the head. Exhale, elbow to thumb. You may not be able to touch your thumb, and that's okay too. Inhale, thoracic mobility. Exhale, tap. One more time. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, tap. Now, keep your hand where it is. Lean back, elbow to sky. 3, 2, reach up. And then here's your break. Put your hands down inside of your foot. Lower the right knee. Good. Top of the foot down. Pull the heart forward and through. And now turn your right hand out just a little bit, like 1 o'clock, just so the wrist has a little less tension. Put your left hand on your thigh and then give me a nice twist. Good. Rotate. 3, 2, hands inside of foot. Exhale, pick up right knee. 1, 2, 3, plank. Here we go. Right knee taps. Left knee taps. Right knee taps. Left knee taps. Exhale, down dog. There you go. Lift those hips. And breathe out. Look to your hands, bending your knees. Look forward, step or float. Halfway up. And then let's take a moment to fold forward. So you're going to grab the back of your legs. You're going to pull your chest to your thighs and then just feel your head hang. So allow your head to fall away from the shoulders and dangle. Good. Hips are lifted, legs are straight, pull in. And it's okay if your knees are bent as well. Good. Hands to your hips again. Use that pressure, help you stand up. Feet come together. Inhale, reach up. And then through heart center, we fold together. Take a flat back. Exhale to plank, step back. Slowly lower. Inhale, back bend. And then exhale through your dog. Right leg lifts. Inhale, reach. Again, bend the knee, open the hip. Good. Nice stretch here. Breathe in. Pelvis lifts. Open, open, open. Lift your quads. Stretch your right leg out. Close the hip. Exhale, step forward. Anchor the back heel. Good. Put your right hand inside of your foot. Use a block if you need to. Raise your left arm straight up. So this pose for me, completely doable. For you, may feel really challenging, which is where that prop comes in handy. Now let's look forward to the right foot. Come all the way up to reverse warrior. Stretch. Good. And then exhale, forearm to thigh now. So now we're going to limit the work and then pause here as this left arm comes up. Use your breath, look to sky. And now look forward, inhale again, we reverse, but this time we push to that right foot, let the legs straighten. And then cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Spin to the ball of your back foot and let the knee come down. Good, inhale, let's bring both arms up. Settle in here, breathe. Exhale, we'll bring both hands back down to the mat. Step to plank with the right toes hovering, okay? Keep it here. Knee to nose. Shoot it back. knee to nose, shoot it back. One more time, knee to nose, shoot it back, knee to nose. Now press it up. Good, feet together. Vinyasa if you want. So we're gonna shift to plank, lower, lift, and then exhale, dog. Let's do the left side. Reach it up high. Bend your knee, open your hips, so you're rolling your left thigh way open to the left. Good, working into your quad. Bend the right knee a little bit. Now inhale as you straighten the leg. Close the hip. Good, breathe out. Exhale, step all the way through. Good, let the knee bend. Gently plug the back heel down. Put your left hand inside of the foot, okay? And then when you're ready, peel the right arm straight up. Do the best you can. Maybe that left hand is not touching the ground. It's okay. Maybe you're on a block. Maybe your hand's on your water bottle because you don't have your block. Take another big breath. And then reverse the warrior. Ready, set, go. Right into it. Stretch, 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 stretch. Good. Exhale, forearm to thigh now. So now still a hip stretch, but a little bit less aggressive. Maybe look right, maybe look up. Keep the strength in this back leg. And then on your next breath, take your time. Inhale as we come up. We straighten left leg, so let it go. Lean back for me. Good. Now bend and cartwheel down. Way to go. Spin to the ball of the back foot, lower right knee. Good. Pause here. Hips are forward. Inhale, reach up. Settle into your lunge. Good. Take a moment. 3, 2, exhale, put your hands down. And now we'll step left foot to plank, but again, it's gonna hover. Ready, set, hover. Good, knee to nose. 1, 2, yes, 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 3. Now pull this one in, ready? Inhale, push it all the way up. Lower your toes together, exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up, and then let's take a gentle child's pose. So take your hips back to your heels for a moment. Rest your head. And then just breathe. Try to relax through the upper back, shoulders, mid-back. Just feel your body rest. Good. On your next breath, just look forward. Bring your hands back to your knees. So you're seated on your heels for a moment, and then you're gonna 1, 2, 3, push your hips forward. Good. Now, with your hips forward, I want you to take your right knee, try to pull it straight up to your belly button. Step through. Ready, set, up, and step. Good. So what we're not doing is this. We're not going out and then forward. So that would be a circle in the hip. I want you to focus on standing up, or excuse me, kneeling straight, so up and down, and then bringing that knee straight up, and then stepping through. So the top of the foot slightly drags forward, okay? 1, 2, 3, pull it back. Other side, one more time. 1, 2, 3, right knee up, step, bring it back. And if this is really hard for you, that's okay, just something to practice. 1, 2, 3, knee up. Oh, I fell to the right, and then lunge. Good. Bring it back. Again, little tools to help you engage that the muscles to come straight up versus out. Exhale, hands and knees. Inhale, bring the heart through. And then exhale, we tuck. Let's go to down dog again. So curl your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Good. Exhale, bending the knees, pushing back through the heart. And then maybe bend the knees enough so that you can actually push your ribs into your thighs. So can you connect right here? Now I'm connecting very comfortably. If this isn't comfortable for you, don't force it. Good, now just try to straighten the hips up. Yeah. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Good, inhale, reach up, high lunge.
Good. Same ha breath we used for those planks. We're going to use it to bring our knee in as we make fist and pull our arms down. Ready, set. 2 more. Power. Step back, hold it. Good. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Now really try to move the body a little bit more. Put your right hand on your low back, reverse the warrior. Good, and then cartwheel both hands down together. Exhale, right leg straightens. So breathe into the back of the right leg, hamstring stretch. You can keep the back leg where it is, or you can step your left foot up a little bit. And then work your hamstring stretch with your feet a little closer together. Remember to use your props if you need to. And then on your next breath, look forward, bring both feet up. Halfway lift the spine for me. And now we're going to exhale, fold, but you're going to gently lift your toes. So you're going to dig into your heels. Turn your toes out a little bit. Okay, not deep yogi squat because we don't have our feet wide. We just turned our toes out. Raise your heels and sink down. Ideally walking the arms out or maybe reaching back for your heels. Feel this rounded sensation in the back. Breathe. Nice job. Good. Exhale your hands out in front of you. Bring your chest up if you're rounded with me. And then let's pivot our heels back in line, toes forward. Exhale as we bow down. Reach forward and up. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, standing back bend. Exhale, forward bend, bottom out, heart comes through. Flat back to lengthen, vinyasa to the back of the mat, or step to down dog if you prefer to skip it. And then exhale, butt to sky. Good. Pause. Stretch. Let the knees bend a little bit. Push back. Raise your left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Come into your high lunge. So reach all the way up to the sky. 3 rounds of that power. So make your fists. Ready, set. Make your exhale really big. Ready, set. Inhale, step back. Good. Open arm twist to the left. So rotate with me. And now I'm going to take my left hand to my low back. Look up. Stretch. Cartwheel the hands down to the ground. And then here we go. We straighten the leg. So again, keep the back leg where it is, keep the front leg where it is, or let's step this back leg up some and then pull back. Good, working into those hamstrings. One more exhale. And now look forward. Last time, right foot steps up to join left foot. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale from your flat back, fold. Make sure your back was really flat. Coffee, water could be on your back. Let's rise all the way up. Bend the elbows at the top. Give yourself a nice little back bend. Return the arms to sky. And then through the midline, we fold together. Good, flat back. And then let's have a seat on the bottom. And then bring the feet together, working back into the hips a little bit. So from bound angle, Baddha Konasana, we sit up really tall. And then I just want you to put your elbows kind of on your inner thighs. Let yourself round forward here. And just feel the upper back round. Feel the stretch to the outsides of your hips. Just breathe. 3, 2, and then slowly come up on 1. Nice. Now walk your hands out in front of you, okay? Exhale. See if you can fold in further this time. And then just let the knees fall away from each other on their own. 3, 2, And then very gracefully rise up. Good. Put your hands behind you. You're going to windshield wiper your knees side to side. So drop your knees right and left and right and left. And then let them drop all the way over to the right. Good. Pause here. You should feel that nice stretch to the top of the hips. Exhale through center. Drop them all the way over to the left. Should feel pretty good. Nice. Come back to center. Turn your hands so they face your butt. Ground your feet. Inhale. Pick up your butt like an inch. And if you can, pick it up more. And then either look down your midline or let your head drop a little bit. 3, 2, and then tuck the chin. Settle down through the butt. And then you're just going to round forward. So you're going to counter that pose with a nice round. Good. Breathe out. Carefully lay down onto your back from there and let both knees come into your chest. Exhale as you ground your back down, push your tailbone forward, flatten out the muscles in your back. Yes. Now we're going to plant the left foot on the mat. You're going to take your peace sign fingers and you're going to loop your big toe. Now some of you are not going to like this, so instead you can hold the back of the leg. And then raise your right leg up. Try to bring the right shin towards you. Maybe you can bring it slightly out to the right, just a little bit, okay? And then work into that hamstring. And again, if this variation of your mudra, which is the grip of the peace fingers to big toe, isn't good, just hold the leg in whatever fashion feels best for you. Pulling it back a little more. Good. Exhale, give your knee a hug and just switch sides. So put the right foot down. Let the left knee come in. Peace sign fingers. Grab the big toe. Right foot is flat. Knee is bent. Exhale, straighten. And then try to draw the leg back some. Good. So you're breathing into the back of this leg, sending your energy there. I even feel this in the back of my knee, trying to get a little more stretch. Good. Maybe pulling it outside of the left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place your feet down. Same thing we did when we were seated with that windshield wiper. So we're going to drop the knees right and then left. Good. And then right and then left. One more time. We go right. Hold it there. And the left cheek is going to be slightly up, and that's normal. Exhale through center. We go left with the knees. The right cheek is slightly lifted. Feel that stretch through the hip flexors. Good. Come back to center. Take your time. Exhale. Let your knees touch for me, and your feet are going to separate. So what that should do is put your hips in a place where they're completely relaxed, okay? So your hip flexors should feel like they're totally chill. There's nothing going on here that's hurting the body at all. You just kind of feel a little bit of heat, a little bit of work. And then you're going to open those knees apart. Bring your knees to your chest. Give them a big hug. Good. And then exhale your knees at 90, your hands behind your head. And then you're just going to exhale, crunch to your thighs. And then lower. And I really want you to try to work up through that sit up and lower. So notice how high my shoulders come up off the ground. Good. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get really, really strong. 3, 2. One more time. 1. Good. Head comes down. Hug your knees to your chest by reaching your legs over your hands. Pull it in. Back to the hips. Let's grab the sides of the feet. As the knees come in, here's your opportunity. Rock. Let it feel good. Left side, right side. Good. As the feet touch, gently start to pull them towards you. So you're doing bound angle, but in the air, so you still feel that nice stretch. Good. Exhale, open up your feet.
Place them down on the mat. You're going to take a gentle bridge pose. So 1, 2, 3, hands on your thighs. Raise your hips up into your hands, and then maybe take the heels of your hands and try to dig into those hip flexors. Create a little bit more space, even your thumbs. Massage. 3. Come on, guys. Work your fingertips into them. 2. And then exhale. Find length in your hip flexors. So push them forward as you come down. And then hopefully there's a little bit more room in the area that's normally really, really tight. We'll add on to that by grounding our palms to our thighs and then pushing your hands to thighs. And then open and close your knees. 3. Really push your hands to your thighs. 2. Good. And then exhale. One leg goes out and then the other. And then here's your body's opportunity to fall into Shavasana. So I invite you to close your eyes, to feel the back of your head rest. And just to very gently soften. Creating time for yourself here to be quiet, relaxed, happy. And your breath to be smooth as it runs in and out of the body. Building heat through some of those poses, utilizing our breath to relieve tension. And then hopefully the body feeling strong and healthy from practice. On your next breath, let your knees bend. Good. Exhale, breathe out of your mouth, big sigh. And then very gracefully pull the knees into the chest. Rock up to seated, take your time. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands to heart center. So your spine is long. And then just close your eyes. So give yourself this last moment of peace as you head into the rest of your day. Maybe it's a big day, maybe it's a small day, maybe it's busy, maybe it's light, maybe it's fun. Good. Enjoy your rest of today. Thank you so much for practicing. And as we bow forward, Namaste. Have a great, great day, and thank you so much for practicing.